And President Ramaphosa told adamant Putin the war must end in Ukraine. Hello and thank you for joining us. You're watching Addis News Hour with the news. I'm Tabitha John. Stay with us. Germany ambassador to Ethiopia said bilateral partnership between Germany and Ethiopia has been growing steadily since the beginning of the relationship of the two countries. Ambassador Stefan Auer said efforts have been exerted to further strengthen the partnership in political, social and economic sectors. Tigis Sarnis has the following from the Ethiopian News Agency.
Ethiopia and Germany have enjoyed a long-standing diplomatic relations in economic, political and other spheres of cooperation. Approached by Ethiopian news agency, Ambassador Stefan Auer indicated that bilateral partnership between Germany and Ethiopia has been growing steadily since the beginning of the relationship of the two countries. According to the ambassador, Germany has provided support in capacity building, especially through the International Development Cooperation Agency, and also capacity building for thousands of citizens who play a crucial role in the development of industry. On the other hand, he stated that professional support has been provided for Human Rights Commission in the National Electoral Board of Ethiopia, and to also boost agricultural productivity are being provided. Moreover, humanitarian aid and rehabilitation activities are undertaken to support vulnerable citizens through peace-centered projects, Ambassador Auer stated.
Like the PSNP, where we are contributing 60 million euros. We have also doubled our humanitarian assistance to Ethiopia to $82.5 million US, so that we are the second biggest humanitarian donor. We are also contributing to the Response, Resilience and Recovery Program of the World Bank by contributing 30 million additional US dollars. I'm just saying this is additional to what we're already doing. And also when it comes to the transitional development programs, we're also trying to help Ethiopia address drought crisis and also the inflation crisis by supporting the WFP and UNICEF with 30 or 35 million US dollars respectively.
Ambassador Auer furthermore noted that there are favorable conditions for strengthening the trade and investment relationship between Ethiopia and Germany. The two sides are working to make this a reality. Germany has a desire for the continuity of the peace agreement in Ethiopia, particularly in the northern part of the country. For this to succeed, Germany has been providing the necessary support, he said. The ambassador, who pointed out that the Ethiopian government's effort to ensure transitional justice is encouraging, adding that Germany will provide support to make the process successful. Ethiopia and Germany established diplomatic relations in 1905.
The Addis Ababa City Administration has launched the second phase Green Legacy Initiative-led tree planting campaign as part of expanding efforts to combat climate change and promote sustainable development. Addis Ababa City Administration Mayor Adanechi Abebe said that 17 million tree seedlings will be planted in this rainy season across the city. Johannes Fentahun tells you more.
The Green Legacy Initiative was first launched in 2019 with the goal of planting 4 billion trees across Ethiopia in just 1 year. The project was a huge success, with over 4 billion trees planted in just 12 months, exceeding the initial target. This year, the government has set a new target of planting 25 billion trees across the country. The Addis Ababa City Administration Mayor Adanechi Abebe has officially launched the second phase of the Green Legacy Initiative. In the first phase of the Green Legacy program, more than 25 billion saplings were planted nationwide and 41 million seedlings were planted in the capital. Mayor Adanechi announced that Addis Ababa will continue tree planting as part of the second phase of the Green Legacy, which aims to plant 50 billion tree seedlings nationwide.
በአንደኛው ምዕራፍ ሀገራችን ኢትዮጵያ
In the first phase, our country achieved the goal of planting 25 billion seedlings. Addis Ababa also achieved its plan by planting 41 million saplings. In the second phase, we plan to plant a total of 50 million saplings in Addis Ababa, and this year we aim to plant 17 million.
በሚቀጥሉት 3 ዓመታት ውስጥ 50 በዚህ ዓመት ብቻ ደግሞ 17 ሚሊዮን በመትከል
Adanich stated that the first round of the Green Legacy program was successful due to the participation of the community and called on the community to participate in the second round of the program.
አንደኛውንም ዙር ስናሳካ ብቻችንን የሰራ ነው።
In the first round, we achieved our goals not by working alone, but by everyone's participation in the area. This experience confirmed that we can achieve what we plan. So I urge everyone to participate in this round as well.
እንደሚቻል አይተናልና በዚህኛው ምዕራፍ ሁላችንም እንድንረባረብ አደራ ማለት እወዳለሁ።
The Minister of Agriculture, Girma Amente, for his part said that Ethiopia's dream of prosperity is impossible without environmental development.
የተፈጥሮ ሀብት መመናመን የአካባቢ መጎዳት ውጤቱ
It is clear that depletion of natural resources and environmental damage leads to drought, hunger, and migration. Prosperity cannot exist in a desolate and poor environment, and growth is also inconceivable.
ያለ አካባቢ ልማት ሌሎች ልማቶቻችን ሌሎች እድገቶቻችን ሊሳኩ ስለማይችሉ ነው።
It is to be recalled that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed launched the second phase of the Green Legacy program in Afar region, and it was disclosed that in this rainy season, 6.5 billion tree seedlings will be planted across the nation.
Country representative of the Global Green Growth Institute said Ethiopia has been taking bold steps to mitigate climate change and its impacts by incorporating the issue as an integral part of the 10-year Perspective Development Plan. The representative underscored Ethiopia is implementing Green Legacy initiatives steadfastly to fulfill its commitment both at national and regional levels. Shagao Yamata brings us up to speed.
Country director of the Global Green Growth Institute said Ethiopia has been taking bold steps to mitigate climate change and its impacts by incorporating the issue as an integral part of the 10-year Perspective Development Plan. According to the director, Ethiopia has done fairly well withstanding the challenges of climate change in comparison to maybe other countries at the same level.
I will make an emphasis on the Green Legacy initiative, which most of our projects are, aligning with that. And the reason why it is important to align is for the fact that for a country to transition to a green growth pathway, that country needs to not only mainstream green growth and climate actions into its policies and actions, but it needs to do this holistically in an integrated manner so as to get the results.
The country representative also pointed out that the Global Green Growth Institute provides technical advisory for the Ministry of Planning and Development to coordinate the development of long-term low-emission development strategy, adding the Ethiopian Green Legacy Initiative is a good lesson to transition a business approach to a green growth pathway.
It's our belief that the lessons that we are learning in a country like Ethiopia, as vast as it is, will be utilized to support other members in the same similar situation, but also globally, so that the aim and vision of government to transition from a business as usual approach to a green growth pathway will be achieved.
It is to be recalled that Ethiopia embarked on its Green Legacy initiative to plant some 25 billion seedlings, including trees, fruits and cattle feeds, by mobilizing over 20 million people during the span of 4 years. Following a successful first phase of planting, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed launched the second phase of planting another 25 billion seedlings early this month.
Urged Ethiopians around the world to support their nation in achieving its goals of becoming a beacon of prosperity in Africa. Speaking at a meeting with Ethiopians and Ethiopian decent representatives in Kenya, Director General of the Ethiopian Diaspora Service, Mohammed Idris, and embassy staff discussed current affairs in the country, including efforts to ensure sustainable peace, progress on national projects, and improvement to services. The Ethiopian Deputy Head of Mission in Nairobi, Ambassador Work Alamau Desta, stated that the diaspora and citizens are at the center of the new foreign policy orientation of Ethiopian diplomacy. The Industrial Development Parks Corporation, IDPC, said favorable conditions have been created for investors in all the 11 industrial parks in Ethiopia. According to the Industrial Parks Development Parks Corporation, IPDC, investors in all 11 industrial parks in Ethiopia are benefiting from conducive conditions. The corporation's Marketing and Communications Department head, Zemen Jonedi, stated that efforts have been made to create a global standard in the industrial parks, resulting in increased interest from investors in various sectors following the Pretoria Peace Agreement. In the past 9 months, 20 investors have signed agreements worth over $407.42 million to engage in the industrial parks. The parks offer electric power supply, infrastructure, and one-window service for all kinds of services.